Blessings everyone, this is Chris Kennel from therawadvantage.com. Super excited to have an awesome interview for you. We have Yuliya Tarbath of Rawsome Healthy.
Hello.
How you doing?
Very well.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Excited to have you on the channel. Thanks so much for doing this interview.
Likewise. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We're both out at the Fresh Food Festival here in Denmark. You're going to want to check that out next year. It was a pretty amazing event, hey?
It was incredible. And of course all the food that Chris prepared was out of this world.
Oh, I'm stoked you enjoyed it. Definitely stoked you enjoyed it. And we want to bring some good content and value to you guys here today. And Yulia is an amazing raw parent, lectures on raw parenting and pregnancy and all that stuff. Did some awesome lectures here. I heard good reviews at the festival. And we want to put forth, there's a lot of people out there that are into raw food, that are wanting to become parents, and some really good top tips maybe for a healthy raw pregnancy and childbirth and raising a healthy child.
Okay, yeah, that's a great question, and it's a very popular one. So before I talk about the pregnancy itself, I think it's just as important to prepare yourself for pregnancy and to start as soon as you can on this lifestyle. So it's not that, you've just started and next week you're going to get pregnant and conceive and you still haven't adapted to this lifestyle. So you need to give it a bit of time, at least 6 months, I would say, to get used to this way of eating. And also during pregnancy you will require extra calories, so you need to get used to eating large volumes of fruit before you get pregnant. Another tip:
get the belly big before you're going to get the belly big.
Bigger, even bigger.
Yeah.
Another tip is to get yourself as fit as you possibly can. So do strength training, do cardio, do stretching, because when your body is strong, when your muscles are strong, it will be so much easier for you to get through pregnancy. And personally, I didn't experience any back aches at all during my pregnancy, and that was such a blessing. I kept very active. I exercised virtually on every single day of my pregnancy right through till the end. So getting yourself in a strong body, and when your baby is born, you're going to be carrying your baby around. You want to have strong arms, you want to have strong back. So it will definitely give you an advantage. And also being stronger, having stronger muscles will make you more likely to make you more fertile. So it's a very good thing to do before you get pregnant. And then get your partner healthy also, because the health of the father is just as important, because it's going to be his sperm and it's going to be your baby. So get yourself clean basically and start eating this lifestyle. And when you get into your pregnancy, look after yourself as much as you can. You want to be eating lots of fruit for calories, for nutrients. You also want to be eating greens during the first trimester, especially folic acid is important. Folic acid rather. And personally, I didn't supplement with any prenatals. I just ate this lifestyle. So you will consume naturally a lot of folate from greens on this lifestyle. And for sure, do eat plenty of calories to cover your needs. And if you feel like eating a little bit more fats, most women will feel like they want to have perhaps a little bit more avocado, maybe a little bit more nuts and seeds. Then allow yourself to do so during pregnancy.
You're fighting for room in the belly too, right? So it's hard to get the calories in possibly.
Very challenging.
Yeah.
Very challenging. And I would say if some people are really struggling to do 100% raw, then really healthy, easy cooked vegan options may also do, if you're willing to bring those in.
Potatoes, sweet potatoes, broccoli, yams, all that stuff, squash.
Right. Root vegetables, because that may help you to get more calories in. And again, keep yourself active. Pregnancy is not the time to stop exercising. You can still do all the exercise you want, but just amend it. And very much just spend as much time outdoors, stay in the sun, read positive literature, listen to music, talk to your baby. This is something that I did a lot. We talked to our baby, we sang songs to our child, and she is so social. So she's so talkative. She's she likes to sing herself. So
big smile. Yeah. She's the happiest baby ever. So cute.
Yeah. So do talk to your child. And I would definitely recommend taking B12 and looking after your B12 and vitamin D levels if you don't want to take prenatal. But good quality prenatal, it can also make positive difference if you want to take it. Whole food, preferably. And B12, check your B12 levels regularly. And certainly at 32 weeks and 36 weeks, and also check your iron level at the second week of your pregnancy and 36 week of your pregnancy, because if you're short of any nutrients, then you can still correct it before you give birth. So you need to feel strong, and you certainly don't want to be low in iron or low in B12. And I'm also going to give you a few tips for a successful birth, and I think most raw vegans will choose home birth. So if you're comfortable with that, we certainly recommend exploring this option, and also not being afraid of it, because actually hospital births are much riskier than home births, and there's more risk involved in that. So with regards to your home birth, you do want to have sufficient amount of calories during your labor, and some people say, well, you don't want to be eating during birth, but you do want to be eating during birth actually. And on my personal example, I felt that I just ran out of energy to push Eleni, a child, out of me. And then I had a big meal of bananas and dates, and all of a sudden I had so much power, and I just had all the power to push Eleni.
Almost pushed from the top too. It's like,
right.
I'm just joking.
I think it's just like maybe bananas and dates just pushed.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the Yonanas just like pushing.
Yeah, well, I would say you do want to eat and drink plenty also.
Yeah.
Drink coconut. Coconut water is great because of electrolytes. So giving birth is like running a marathon. You do want to keep yourself, you don't want to get to a hungry and undercarved stage and then you exhausted. So keep yourself topped up with fruit and coconut water and water.
Is there any resources or videos or documentaries you saw on childbirthing and on home birthing kind of stuff that really prompted you to look into that more and consider it yourself?
Yes, definitely. Birth as we know it is a great one. I really recommend it to everyone. And the next one is orgasmic birth. That's another one. But I wouldn't, I kind of like thought, well, I'm a raw vegan, I'm gonna have orgasmic birth, but I wouldn't say that my birth was orgasmic at all. And
it's a nice ideal, right?
It's a nice ideal.
Maybe it happens for some.
Yeah, and just not have expectations, because raw vegan births can be very quick and painless, and then again they can be very long and painful. So especially if it's your first child, so don't be attached to, oh, it's just going to be a quick and easy birth, and then you end up with long and hard labor. So just be open and prepare yourself for whatever journey you're going to go through. You'll know that you've got all the power, all the resources, and you'll breathe through it, and you'll have lots of help, and you select your team to help you. So when you give birth, know that you're going to be so hungry. Like you've never been. Pregnancy hunger cannot even compare. Like no hunger in your life can compare to post-birth hunger. So you do want to have lots and lots of fruit in your house to meet your needs, and lots of bananas, calorie-dense fruit. And you may also notice yourself eating late at night. My friend was getting up in the middle of the night to have banana smoothie, and she would go back to bed at like 3 a.m. So it's possible that you will need to eat a lot more. Yeah.
That's awesome. So I hope that's really helpful tips for you guys. Excited to bring new life, new consciousness, new really healthy, fit, aware people into the world. So blessed by you, blessed by your sharing, and your child is the cutest little girl ever. So you and Paul, if you haven't seen Yulia and Paul, definitely check them out on rawsomehealthy.com, as well as their YouTube channel. You can subscribe to them right here. Check that out for sure, for a lot more videos, a lot more information, and help with childbirthing and everything around raw food, right?
Thank you, Chris.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
See you guys later.
All the best, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Yuliya Tarbath. rawsomehealthy.com.
Have you tried the Don Bennett special smoothie? If not, click on this video. Also, don't forget to click for your free ebooks.
Excited to announce my new iPhone app, free with 101 frickin' Rawsome recipes, tier retreat treats, food combining charts, shopping carts, and more.
Banana power.
You're just a cutie.